When the airwaves go silent now, I don't even wonder how. Every word just falls away into something I can't say, fading slowly through the night, out of reach and out of sight. Every sound begins to bend toward a quiet at the end. When the airwaves go silent tonight, fading softly out of sight, not a word left to defend, just a signal at the end. There's a stillness settling in, like I know where this has been. Every piece I tried to keep finds a place where it can sleep. When the airwaves go silent somehow, I can barely hear it now. Through the static, through the blue, it becomes what we once knew. If I let it disappear, would it leave me something clear, or just take it all away till there's nothing left to say? When the airwaves go silent tonight, in the dark and fading light, every trace I'm holding through turns to something I once knew. Yeah, when the airwaves go silent tonight, pale in winter light, just a touch beneath the surface. In a world without a purpose, I can reach but I can't break the heavy glass above the lake. It's a cold reflection in the deep, secrets that the winter has to keep. I'm staring through the ice tonight, chasing ghosts of neon light. Yeah, just a cold reflection in the deep. Every breath is turning blue, everything I thought I knew is sinking down in quiet rings to the ghosts of former things. The air is sharp, the sky is wide, with nowhere left for us to hide. It's a cold reflection in the deep, secrets that the winter has to keep. I'm staring through the ice tonight, chasing ghosts of neon light. Yeah, just a cold reflection in the deep. If the frost begins to thaw, would I find the life I saw? Or would the vision wash away in the gray of coming day? It's a cold reflection in the deep, secrets that the winter has to keep. I'm staring through the ice tonight, chasing ghosts of neon light. Yeah, just a cold reflection in the deep, beneath the ice, still waiting, frozen in time. vibration in the floor, coming through the heavy door. Not a whisper, not a word, just a humming I have heard. Iron pulse and silver thread, waking up the things we said. It's a weight I can't define, walking down a broken line. The concrete walls are breathing slow, holding ghosts we used to know. It's the shaking of the ground, where the buried truth is found. Every second, every beat, coming up beneath my feet. It's a residual resonance tonight, shaking through the faded light. I can't stop the phantom sound from the wreckage underground. Yeah, it's a residual resonance tonight. Does the echo ever die underneath this hollow sky? Or does it keep on ringing on, long after we are gone? It's a residual resonance tonight, shaking through the faded light. I can't stop the phantom sound from the wreckage underground. Yeah, it's a residual resonance tonight. Resonance. The floor is still, but I feel it still. through the wires again, counting down the bits of pain. Every memory's a rusted key in a digital security. I see your face in the LED, a ghost within the circuitry, but the voltage is dropping low to a place I can't follow. Capture what didn't last. Data fragments in the air. I reach out, but nothing's there. Just a sequence of a broken dream. A frozen scream. It's an electromagnetic field tonight, burning in the cold and blue light. Everything we were is just a spark, fading into the deep and quiet dark. Yeah, it's an electromagnetic field tonight. If I cut the power, if I lose the line, would you still be here? Would you still be mine? Or are we just a code that failed to run underneath a digital sun? It's an electromagnetic field tonight, burning in the cold and blue light. Everything we were is just a spark, fading into the deep and quiet dark. Yeah, it's an electromagnetic field tonight. Field tonight. The field is gone. start to break. Like every promise that we make, the screen is flickering to red. All the words we never said are floating in a sea of lead. Everything is hanging by a thread. I'm standing in the dead of space, looking for a familiar face. But the ionosphere is far too thick, and my heart is just a ticking click. The compass spins without a pole, searching for a piece of soul. It's an electromagnetic haze. I'm lost inside a digital maze. The connection's gone, the sky is black, and there is no way of turning back. No transmission, no reply, just the thunder in a copper sky. Yeah, I'm lost in the haze tonight. Are you trapped in the wires? Are you burning in the fires? Is the distance getting wide, or are you just on the other side? The other side, the other side, the other side. It's an electromagnetic haze. I'm lost inside a digital maze. The connection's gone, the sky is black, and there is no way of turning back. No transmission, no reply, just the thunder in a copper sky. Yeah, I'm lost in the haze tonight. Searching for a signal, offline, lost. I'm carving marks upon the wall, waiting for the sky to fall. The ink is rusted, the pen is cold. story that was never told. I left a trail of silver thread, thinking of the things you said, but the thorns have grown so tall and wide, with nowhere left for me to hide. The signposts point to nowhere now. I don't even remember how I found my way into this haze, a ghost inside a broken maze. The compass needle spinning fast, chasing shadows of the past. It's a hollow highway, a dead-end street. The ground is burning beneath my feet. I'm shouting at the heavy rain, but it won't wash away the stain. Yeah, it's a hollow highway tonight. If I burn the map, if I break the glass, would I finally let the morning pass? Or am I just a runner in the dark, searching for a dying spark? It's a hollow highway, a dead-end street. The ground is burning beneath my feet. I'm shouting at the heavy rain, but it won't wash away the stain. Yeah, it's a hollow highway tonight. Nowhere to go, the road is gone, just the dust before the dawn. I keep sending out your name, but it never sounds the same. Just an echo coming back. from a love I couldn't track. Every word I let it go comes back softer than I know. Like a voice that lost its way, somewhere drifting far away. No reply tonight again, just the silence of back then. Every word I try to send never finds you in the end. There's a space between the lines where I leave these broken signs, hoping something might get through. Even if it's not from you. No reply tonight somehow. I can feel it even now. Every sound I'm reaching through breaks apart before it's true. If I stop and let it go, would it finally let me know all the things I tried to say never made it anyway? Tonight again, just the echo of back then. Every piece I'm holding to still comes back to you. Yeah, no reply tonight again. No reply. Soaked in rain, the writing seems to hide the pain, but the ink is running off the page in this heart. lost inside the frame, calling out a nameless name. It's an unfinished script tonight, blinded by the spotlight's light, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Yeah, it's an unfinished script tonight. Do we kill the lights? Do we end the play? Or just wander through the gray in a story gone It's an unfinished script tonight, blinded by the spotlight's light, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Yeah, it's an unfinished script tonight. The theater is cold, the dialogue is old, the end is never told. The tower stands in walls of glass, watching all the seasons pass. I see the world in fractured lines, like broken stars and ancient signs. I reach out to the frozen air, but there is no one standing there. Just my reflection, pale and deep, a promise that I couldn't keep. It's a hollow world inside this frame. I've forgotten how to speak your name. Every window shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. Fractured, falling through the cracks of time, searching for a sign. walls of empty light. Between the morning and the night, I find a shadow on the floor where there used to be a door. The gravity is pulling slow to a place I used to know. It's a hollow world inside this frame. I've forgotten how to speak your name. Every window shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. If the glass should finally break, how much more can one heart take? Would I fall or would I fly into the cold and open sky? Until I'm finally alone. Coffee's cold, the room is still. Shadows climb the windowsill. I'm tracing lines upon the floor where your keys don't jingle anymore. The clock is ticking loud and deep, counting secrets I couldn't keep. 1,000 days are packed in crates, left behind by the hand of fate. I found a photo in a book, a smile I almost mistook for someone that I used to know. Before the seasons started to snow, the ink is faded, the edges torn, like a promise that was never born. Turn the hourglass upside down. I'm desert, crying for the rain. Yeah, turn the hourglass tonight. To the heat of the dying sun. Turn the hourglass upside down. Searching for the crown of the king I used to be. When you were standing next to me, let the sand wash over the pain. Like a desert, crying for the rain. Yeah, turn the hourglass tonight. Falling slow, grain by grain, nothing left but the empty glass. In a hollow room, tracing the shadows, chasing the gloom. Your pulse was a rhythm I used to know. Now it's just static, a flickering show. I'm dialing a number that doesn't exist, lost in the vapors, a heart in the mist. The screen glows white in the dead of the day, watching the signal just drifting away. A ghost in the circuit, a glitch in the dream. Nothing is ever as real as it seems. The wires are heavy, the connection is free. Counting the debts that will never be paid. It's a broken transmission, a desperate sound, searching for something that'll never be found. Lost in the feedback, drowning in blue. I'm losing the signal, tonight. I find a vowel, I find a trace of the ghost behind your face. But the fire took the best of us, leaving only smoke and rust. It's just the cinder of the words somehow. I can't even hear them now. Through the ashes, through the cold, stories that will stay untold. Yeah, it's just a cinder of the words tonight. If I gather all the dust, can I build a bridge of trust? Or am I riding on the wind for the secrets that we nothing left but the ash. This might be the final line of a voice I can't rewind. Every word begins to fall like it never meant at all. Fading slowly through the air, like you're somewhere, never there. Every note just drifts away into something I can't stay. Every sound I'm holding to, miles away from me and you. There's a quiet settling in, like I know where this has been. Every piece I tried to keep finds a place where it can sleep. Last song on the frequency somehow. I can barely hear it now. Through the static, through the blue, it becomes what we once knew. If I let it fade away, would it finally let me stay in a place without the sound of a love I never found? Last song on the frequency tonight. In the dark and in the light, every trace I'm holding through turns to something I once knew. Yeah, last song on the frequency tonight. The ink is dry upon the page, a ghost inside a paper cage. I'm watching every sentence turn into the light of things that burn. The fireplace is breathing slow, holding secrets we used to know. Every vow begins to curl in the ruins of our world. Gray and silver, soft and thin, breaking from the heart within. It's just the ashes of the letters tonight, caught within the flickering light. Every promise that I tried dancing on a paper grave. Yeah, it's just the ashes tonight. The smoke is rising to the stars, leaving only hidden scars. I see your name in charcoal black. Before the fire takes it back, 1,000 words I'll never say are drifting in the wind today. It's just the ashes of the letters somehow. I can't even read them now. Through the amber, through the haze, lost inside a silent blaze. Yeah, it's just the ashes tonight. If I gather up the dust, could I rebuild all the trust? Or am I just a fool in line for a story that was never It's just the ashes of the letters tonight, caught within the flickering light. Every piece I'm holding through still reflects a part of you. Yeah, it's just the ashes. Burning down, turning gray, letting every word just drift away. No one listening anymore, like I've said it all before. Every word just comes and goes to a place nobody knows. Every line I try to send falls apart before the end, like a voice without a sound. lost before it can be found. No one listening now tonight, just the echo of the light. Every word I try to say drifts and slowly fades away. There's a space between the lines where I leave these broken signs, hoping something might get through. Even if it's not from you. No one listening now somehow. I can feel it even now. Every sound I'm reaching through breaks apart before it's true. If I stop and let it go, would it finally let me know all the things I tried to say? Never made it anyway. Every piece I'm holding to still comes back to you. Yeah, no one listening now tonight. There's a rhythm I can't trace, like your memory in this space, soft and distant, barely there, but I feel it everywhere. Low and steady, moving through, like a signal under blue. Every moment comes and goes, but it's something no one knows. Low frequency love tonight, moving slow beneath the light. I can feel it deep inside, like a truth I cannot hide. Every word we left behind still is playing in my mind. Not as loud as it once was, but it's stronger than it was. Low frequency love somehow, I can feel it even now. In the silence, in the air, like a presence always there. If I turn the volume down, would it stop or stay around, or just echo soft and low, like a thing I'll never know? Low frequency love tonight, still it moves without a fight. Every part I'm holding to still belongs to you. Yeah, low frequency love tonight. There's a sound beneath it all, like a whisper in the fall. Every silence feels too real for a thing I cannot feel. Low and steady through the night, barely there but still inside. Every moment drifting slow to a place I used to know. Tonight, something's moving out of sight. Every piece I try to find slips away inside my mind. There's a rhythm I can't hold, soft and distant, try to trace leads me back to empty space. Underneath the quiet tone somehow I can almost hear it now. Through the silence, through the blue, something still comes back to you. If I let it drift away, would it stay or fade to gray? Or just echo soft and low, like a thing I'll never know? Underneath the quiet tone tonight, fading slowly out of sight, every trace I'm holding through still belongs to you. Yeah, underneath the quiet tone tonight. Quiet tone. Quiet tone. I folded up my heavy fears into a ship of wasted years. The ink is running in the rain, like salt upon an open vein. Launched it on a blacker tide, with nowhere left for me to hide. The anchor's gone, the rope is torn, into the eye of every storm. The lighthouse is a dying spark, just a needle in the dark. I'm shouting at the rising foam, but every current leads from home. The timber groans beneath the weight of everything I left too late. It's just a paper sail tonight, shredded by summer's cold, the sky is white, with nothing but the moon to guide. I find a message in the deep, a secret that the corals keep. It's just a paper sail tonight, shredded by the morning light. I'm drifting on a hollow sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, it's just a paper sail tonight. If the waves should pull me down, would I fly or would I drown, or just become a part of the blue? Like the ghost I saw in you. It's just a paper sail tonight, shredded by the morning light. I'm drifting on a hollow sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, it's just a paper sail tonight, folded, sinking. Just a scrap of paper on the way.